Introducing Megatron, now with more Troun!
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Mech Fans Toys MEGOTROUN. That's his name. So here we are, and there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. Right up front here, we have a nice image of MEGOTROUN. Yes, his name is MEGOTROUN. On this side of the box, we have MEGOTROUN. And this artwork is very interesting because it looks like G1 Megatron fighting movie Megatron. That's kind of cool. On the top of the box, MEGOTROUN. On the other side of the box, MEGOTROUN is transforming. On the bottom, we have things and stuff I can't read. Some like pictures there of the other figures. On the back of the box, we have your obligatory product shots, and that's basically it for the packaging. Then moving right along, here we have MEGOTROUN. This is the only way it'll stand up on its own. I know, it's awkward, but yeah. But yes, this is a knockoff of the DX9 Mitron, I believe they called it, their little Megatron. So yeah, it's a knockoff of that, and yeah, it's a pretty nicely done figure. It's a knockoff, but it's a very, very nicely done, very good quality knockoff in my opinion. So as you can see, it's G1 Megatron in his gun mode. It's a, a decently sized little gun. I mean, granted, I have little girl hands, but, still works for me. Let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details. You have some metallic red and blue going on in there, some yellow. Clearly, all this is going to be Megatron's torso section. You got the sight up top, which is also Megatron's cannon. You got some red right there. You have some nice metallic red paint on either end here, which looks quite nice. The trigger is a spring-loaded. It's just on a hinge, so when you pull it, it just stays there. And the handle. There's the back. There's the bottom. There's the top. Not a whole lot to talk about, but there you go. And for comparison, here it is with the little Generation toy, Megatron. Here it is with Toy World's Hegemon. And here it is with G1 Megatron because it's pressure. Megatrowning pressure. Whoosh. So there you have that. I'm not going to compare it to every Megatron I own because that would take forever. But just so you can get a sense of the size of it, I think that's good enough. But yeah, so we do get some accessories. You do get the stock and the silencer. And to install these is pretty... Come back here! Don't you roll away from me! Trying to run away. Anyway, to install the stock here, you do have to take these panels here and just bring them down so you can open up this back section here. And then you take the stock and this just slides right up in there like so. And then you can just close this up around it, close this back up, and there you have that attached. And then you take the silencer and just plugs right on. And there you have the full-on Megatron gun mode. It's pretty cool. I like it. We do get other accessories, but those are for robot mode, so we'll get to that when we get to robot mode, which will be right now. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Okay, so first off, let's just remove these pieces. Remove. Come on, there you go. Boop, there you go. Let's pop that off, like so. Remove that, put that off to the side. And now let's get started. So we'll just start off with this back section here. So just take these panels and just open them up, bring them down. You also want to take these panels here. You can see they just peg in right there. And you just want to open these up as well. You want to open up these panels here because these panels tab in right there. Just open that up to free up the legs like so. After you do that, you want to take the trigger section right here. You want to bring this down like so. Just fold this up just to get it out of the way, and we'll leave that alone for now because right now we're going to work on the legs. So what you're going to do here is, we'll start with this one. You just want to open this panel up right here. You want to open this up enough so you can take this panel and just swing it in like so. Bring that out. Swing that panel in like so. Then you just take the foot and you bring it down on that hinge. Rotate it. Close this back up. Rotate the leg so it's facing forward. And there you have a leg all done. Second pass is just like the first. Take these panels, flip them down, flip them down. Bring down the foot. Rotate. Close that up. Rotate. And there you have the legs all done. So now we're going to take this section right here and we're just going to swing it to the back, which in turn will pop out his head. Let's remove this also. We do have to remove this. So put that off to the side. And it pops up his head. Let's bring it up the rest of the way. And you just turn his head around. Close it back up. Rotate it, and there you go. Hi, how you doing? There he is. So let's bring that to the back. Open up this panel. Take the barrel. Just flip that up like so. This section here will just swing to the side. Bring that up. This hinge on mine is a little bit loose, but you're just going to leave that like that for now. Once you do that, you just want to unclip this waist section right here. You see, this bit just kind of goes into that notch right in there. And you just take this and just swing all this over like so. And we got that done. So now the next thing you want to do is you want to open up his little belly panel here. And this is not easy to do. You will probably need a little tool to help you get that open. But there you go. You just want to take that and flip that down. That will allow you to take this upper section and bring it down because you need the clearance here for the arms. So what you're going to do here is you're going to take this arm and this will just come down. There's a hinge right here. You just want to bend it at that hinge. Rotate the arm out like that. Take this section, bring it up, and this will just swing around to the other side like so. At this point now, you can straighten his body out, flip up his belly plate, and you just extend the arm, and there you have an arm all done. And now what you want to do with this arm is you want to take it and you just want to rotate it around like so. You can see there's a hinge here, so you just want to rotate it around like that. Just kind of get his hand out of there like that. And just swing this all the way around so it's sitting like that. Bring this up on this hinge. Then just slide this into the body. Extend the arm. Flip that bit down. There you have that arm all done. And this backpack section here, just push that into the body like that. And the last thing to do is just take his cannon and it just plugs right onto his arm. And there you have MEGOTROUN in his robot mode. And he looks pretty good. My only real complaint, my own personal complaint about this figure is that I wish it was bigger. I thought they were going to do with this figure what they did with the Dinobots, you know, bump them up to at least deluxe size. No, he's not deluxe size. He's still a pretty small guy, but he's still a pretty fun figure and still pretty nicely done. Again, it's a knockoff, but it's a nicely done knockoff. So let's get in close here on MEGOTROUN's MEGONOGGIN. There's his MEGONOGGIN. You can see it's a nice head sculpt. You got that red there for the eyes. His big old chest. He does have a big chest. he's very big. He says it with his chest. He says it all with his chest. You can see. Pretty nicely done. Some nice detail there. I like the transformation for the legs. I think that's quite clever. Really, the whole transformation is pretty clever. There's the back. He does have a lot of backpack here, but, you know, considering the size of this figure, yeah, you can't do all that kind of crazy engineering like you can with a, you know, masterpiece-styled figure. So, it's understandable. But still, a pretty nicely done figure. Nonetheless, articulation-wise, the head can rotate, and that's pretty much all you get there. You can use that if you want to. I don't know. Hey, that counts as articulation. It's a thing you can do if you want to. The shoulders are on a ball joint. They can do a full 360 in and out. You only get that much. You do get some forward and back since it's on that ball joint. You do have bicep rotation, which is quite snug on mine. You get 90 degrees of elbow bend. You do have wrist rotation. Hey! Wait, one thing I wish too is that this actually, you know, tabbed in somehow. It's just friction. I mean, it holds together just fine, but if you're messing with it, you can just kind of go, you know. This can be a little annoying. It would have been nice if that just kind of tabbed in and clipped in somehow. But anyway, legs can go forward that far, back that far, out. Can do the full splits. Thigh rotation, 90 degrees of bend of the knee, and the feet are on a ball joint as well as that transformation hinge there, so you can kind of have the feet moving forward and back if you needed to. Can move up, can move down. You get some tiltage there as well as rotation. So not super posable, but still I think posable enough. Now, as far as accessories for robot mode goes, you do get a little key to Vector Sigma, done in a nice sparkly gold, which unfortunately he can't hold it in any way. But hey, it's there. So you have that. He does include his Optimus Prime killing gun, which just pegs right into his hand, like that. And of course he does also include his lightsaber, with the transparent purple blade there. And you can hold that as well. So you got that going on. It does also include the Energon Mace, which is done in that transparent purple plastic, and you have 3 hinges there to work with, so you gotta position that how you want, and you just have Megatron holding it via the peg in the hand, so he has his Energon Mace. It does also include the little control helmet here, which is just cast in purple. Has some nice detail though. Looks quite good. And you can just take that and plop that on his head, like so. And that's just stylish. That's a stylish hat right there. He's ready to go dancing. Anyway, just remove that. And the last accessory is an optional face. You get the optional smiling evil laugh face. And the faces swap out just like the masterpiece. You just push his face up. Like that. Bring the new face down. And there you go. Now Megatron is very happy and content with all the evil he's doing. He's doing all kinds of that. So. And the last thing you can do, a la the G1 toy, is take the stock and the silencer and turn it into a little cannon emplacement here. So you just take this section, fold it down, take this section here, split that open, and this will just plug right on like so. And you had this little bit here that sticks out the top for the fusion cannon to plug onto, like that. And now you have a little cannon emplacement there for Megatron, which is pretty cool. I like that. So it makes use of all the bits there of the gun mode, which I quite like. So there you have that. And now for comparison. Here it is with the Generation toy, little Megatron. You can see how they scale together. Here it is with Toy World's Hegemon. Just because. And here he is with G1 Megatron because he's pressure. Trigger crouching pressure. Swoop. Here it is with the little transformation transclearant Optimus Prime. Just so you can see how they scale with one another. Here it is with the Mech Planet Soundwave. So So you can see how they scale with one another. Well, that looks pretty good, to me anyway. Here he is with the Mech Fans Toys Dinobots. They're out so far, anyway. Just so you can see how he scales with them. And I was hoping he was going to be at least like their height. That's what I was hoping for. But, oh, well, it is what it is. So there you have that. And for your mainline comparison, here it is with Power of the Primes Deluxe Jazz. Again, just so you can get a sense of the size there. So there you go. So there you have a MEGOTROUN. I just like saying that. But anyway, it's a nicely done figure. It's a knockoff, but it's a nicely done knockoff quality-wise. Feels good, you know, no issues as far as quality goes. The plastic feels nice and solid and sturdy, so yeah, definitely no complaints there. My only complaint is I thought it was going to be bigger. That's why I bought it, because I thought it was going to be bigger. But, oh, well, it is what it is. But it's still a nicely done figure nonetheless. It's still a cool little Megatron figure, quite fun to mess with. So, all in all, I do quite enjoy it. So there you go. Now, I picked this up from Sir Toys. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out my knockoff Transformers playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Mech Fans Toys MEGOTROUN, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, bomb in your face. Still can't bend your knees, huh? Nope. Don't you look foolish? Yeah, well, if I could bend my knees, at least my feet would touch the floor. Oh, you think you're so funny, don't you? You think you're so clever. Well, I am the smart one. And the jokes just keep on coming.